Welcome back, true believers, to another Spider-Man PS4 related video, and what the hell is going on? And I told you guys that something like this was going down. So if you remember when my last couple of videos were, I talked about Mike Yosh being taken in by Insomniac Games, or he is joining Insomniac Games to be the head animation leader of the game of Spider-Man PS4. And then he said that he is so excited to join the Insomniac crew to work on Spider-Man PS4 next week. And that was on August 18th, I think. And then 7 days from August 18th is August 25th. And I'm assuming, if you watch that video, I assume that there might be an announcement of some kind related to that topic of Spider-Man PS4, whether it's a trailer, some info, a picture, a gameplay demo of some kind, anything related to the game. And now we have this. So Ryan Penagos, aka Agent M, who he is kind of active on Marvel Entertainment's YouTube page. He does like comic-related videos and reviews comics and stuff for Marvel, and he is part of Marvel Comics. Like, he makes, I think, some comics, or he's like a producer of some kind. I'm not really sure, but he is a big part of Marvel Comics for sure. Before I read this tweet, if you have watched Comic-Con this year, he was interviewed during Comic-Con about Spider-Man PS4. Just type in Comic-Con 2016 Spider-Man PS4, and you'll probably find the video. And it just shows him talking to someone from IGN, and they're talking about the game, and then the person from IGN just says, what's the most important, or what's the feature that you're most excited about in Spider-Man PS4? And then Agent M, he says he's just super excited that Insomniac Games is working on this title, because we have never had a Spider-Man PS4 related game, or game in general related to Spider-Man, made by people as talented as Insomniac Games are. And he can't really reveal anything of the story or any of the gameplay aspects, but he just says it's going to be one heck of a fun time. And right here, again, it's weird that these tweets are coming out in repetitiveness. Is that it's coming from Insomniac, it's coming from someone who's joining Insomniac, like Mike Yosh, and then someone from Marvel. So we had someone from Insomniac, then we had someone joining Insomniac, and now we're having Marvel, the company who owns the character, and people who are involved with the story aspect of the game. Because if you know, Insomniac is a wonderful game developer, but the one critique that people usually give them is that they don't really tell that, revolutionary stories. Like Naughty Dog, they tell freaking awesome stories. Like Last of Us, Uncharted, all those games are fantastic story-driven games. Insomniac, they're there mainly for the gameplay, like Ratchet & Clank and Sunset Overdrive. That's mainly for gameplay. They weren't really praised for their stories. Like, they were more praised for the way that the gameplay was thought out and executed in the game. And now we have this tweet from Agent M saying, and this was yesterday on August 21st at 11:06 a.m., he says, testing and playing an unreleased Marvel game. Oh man, it's so fun and going to be a hell of a good time for y'all at Marvel Games on Point. What the hell is going on? So, testing an unreleased Marvel game? Well, I don't think he would be talking about the Telltale game, because Ryan Penagos is usually involved mainly with the hard-hitter superhero games like Spider-Man. And my theories on what the Telltale Marvel game are is either Spider-Man focused or Avengers focused. But I feel like since the Game of Thrones Telltale game worked out really well, using multiple characters, I feel like it might relate to the Avengers. And also, you wouldn't really need to be testing a Telltale game, because the only thing that you would need to be testing is pushing buttons. You would just do the QuickTime events. Now, you could test that, fine, but mainly a whole, fully-fledged video game, like a Spider-Man free-roaming game where you can test out traversal and swinging around and walking around and running around New York City, doing all these crazy things. That is what I would feel like you would need to test. And since he is involved with the Marvel Games company, he has the ability to go down to the Insomniac Games office and test out the game and see how good it is. And then he praises and how fun it's going to be and how good of a time we're going to have with this game, which we could already tell with the trailer. And then, of course, right there he says, Marvel Games on Point. He doesn't mean the video games Marvel, he literally means the company of Marvel. There's Marvel Studios, which makes the movies. Now there's Marvel Games, who are going to be making these crazy AAA superhero games that we need for this company to do. Spider-Man, and my other theories are that on my other videos where I say like Hulk, Iron Man, X-Men, just a crazy list of games that I think Marvel should do and maybe will do. Go check that out. It was one of my really early videos, and I think again this might mean that we might be getting something this week of the game, of news of the game. And again, Mike Yost said that he's officially joining Insomniac's team next week, and he posted that tweet on August 18th. And a week from that day would be the 25th of August. So I don't know why, but something is telling me that there could be something announced really soon. And as I said in my previous subscriber thank you video, I mentioned Legit MHX. He states that I could be overanalyzing some stuff. You're probably right, man. I could be, but you never know. Marvel and Insomniac are known to like kind of troll their fans and kind of like just kind of trick the fans into thinking that one thing is going on when a totally different thing is happening. Like at one point we thought Charlize Theron was going to be Captain Marvel because all signs pointed her being Captain Marvel, and then we got Brie Larson being Captain Marvel. So that was a rumor as well, but the main choice was Charlize Theron. And I don't know, I feel like something is coming really soon. And again, the PlayStation Neo conference event thing is happening on September 7th. So if nothing happens on the 25th of August, I guarantee you that we could possibly be seeing something on the 7th of September related to Spider-Man PS4. And thank you all so much for watching, True Believers. Make sure to like this video, comment, and feel free to subscribe if you wish. Thank you all again once for watching, True Believers. Peace out.